Hey there, welcome back to another Weight Loss Wednesday. I'm really excited to be with you today because I've got a topic that just kind of hits home on so many different levels. Today's topic is going to be about foods that actually help lower your blood pressure. Hey there, I'm Tim Woods, and here's what we're going to talk about. So, foods that lower blood pressure are really underrated. I think that there are too many of us who aren't really paying attention to the foods that we're eating that can really contribute to better health, better artery circulation, better heart health. And the biggest one is, hypertension. Not paying attention to that and letting that get away from you, unless, of course, you have a predisposition to something that may be genetic in nature. You may need to be on medications. And speaking of which, first and foremost, I am not a doctor. So if you have pre-existing conditions, then this information is just going to serve as more like general info for you. Always consult your doctor first to determine what the best course of measure is for you. Fortunately for me, I do a lot of homework with regards to foods and their natural benefits to the body, and here's what I've come up with. So when we talk about foods that help lower blood pressure, what would they be? So the typical one, which would be, I think everyone would answer this and say bananas. Then you also have green leafy vegetables. There's potatoes. There is beets really help lower the blood pressure. But one in particular that I want to spend some time diving into a little bit is going to be this little favorite of mine. Black beans. I don't know if you eat them often or if you've ever made them before, but there is so much health in this little bag of beans that is absolutely incredible. To name a few things, it helps lower blood pressure. It's really high in potassium, lots of vitamins and nutrients in it. It's very high in calcium, which is good for bone health. Black beans also is a great source of high fiber carbohydrates with lower starch. So for people who have diabetes, this would be a good source of a carbohydrate that won't spike your insulin levels like white rice or like some other sugary carbohydrate product. There are also many other uses for the black beans if you like. So some of the things that I read that you could use black beans and substitute for a few ingredients, it was mind-blowing. So let me share a couple. Number one was if you have a chocolate flavored protein powder and you put your typical ingredients in there, like maybe 1 or 2 pieces of small fruit, or maybe you put a little yogurt in there, you could also add in the black beans to add a little bit more texture and a little more nutrients to that shake, and it will not taste like anything other than the chocolate shake, which was shocking. The other thing that I found out was you can use black beans as a supplement ingredient to make brownies. I've never had anyone make a black bean brownie before, but I hear it's really good, and the recipes that I read about indicate that I should definitely give it a try. So I definitely want to suggest that to you as well. A few more recipes they talk about. One would be, I believe it was a black bean taco, or here's one that I'm definitely going to try here in the next couple of days. It would be, instead of having mashed potatoes, you could take black beans, cooked black beans, and mash them up and put maybe a little dollop of sour cream coupled with a few chopped up chives. They say in the recipe that's really good too, so I'm really interested in giving that a shot. So again, that pretty much caps it off for the black beans. We've talked about some of the different usage of the black beans. We've talked about some of their health benefits. And if you haven't incorporated them, I would definitely do so. All you have to do is pick up your phone or your tablet or hop on the desktop and just simply Google black bean recipes and just let the internet fill up your screen with all that information. It's going to be pretty cool to read through that. You'd be shocked. So if you have more questions or you have more information that you want me to share that you're curious about, please don't hesitate to message me below. And if you think this video was helpful and you benefited from it, please don't forget to like and to also share with someone you know who may benefit as well. I'm Tim with Clear Results Fitness, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Weight Loss Wednesday.